Alright everybody, so I'm gonna give a quick aftermath, not really an aftermath, but well, it's an aftermath for you guys, but you guys haven't even seen the car, so, I mean, I don't, at first look in aftermath, I don't know. This is my 96 Toyota Corolla wagon that I ran at Clinton County last weekend, and I started repairing it because we have another show coming up in a few weeks, and I tell you the truth, don't want to build a fresh car, even though I got one out back. So I started repairing it. Held up really good. Back actually folded a little funky, so we started sledging it out and getting it to go the way we want. But it's going exactly the way I wanted for a wagon. We notched it and it started to go up, but this side where I notched it actually broke off. The whole frame is actually broke loose, versus this side that is still there. We actually cut it a little more just to get it to bend a little better. I dimpled down the body fenders on either side, so that way it should give a good roll. Put big, you gotta do what you gotta do. You put a big old oxygen tank right there and you just sledge it. No kidding. Just hammer it and gave it the convex that I needed. I started welding the doors shut because some of the seams were actually starting to pop loose, and the door skin was actually ripping away from the actual door. Got my old spreader bar in. One of my first ones that we ever got came from Brandon forever ago. We only got it bolted to the inner skin and welded. It's not bolted all the way through like it normally would to the outer door. I had long enough bolts to do it, but I didn't want it to be harder to get off after, because this I can just cut right there. You can get to the head of the bolt, and then on the opposite side I can get to the nut. So still need 4 more patches. You can see the bald spots where I already took the grinder and cleaned up, so need to do that. Inside's all structurally sound and good to go as far as that goes. We got 2 bolts going here and here at the strut towers. I did have wire going to the front of the bumper. Bumper's a Cadillac upside down. It actually didn't bend at all. It's actually still straight. This is actually the same exact as when I went out to the track. Just this side is starting to pick up a little bit. I think I got a ½ inch more on this side, and this side's low because it's in a culvert, but you can actually see it's well, yeah, it's dipped down, but overall it's still straight, perfectly straight. Motor and trans are perfectly fine. I do need to do some strut removal and fixing here. This one's gonna get a new one on this side. It got beat up pretty good. Don't know if the axle's all right yet. I haven't taken a look at the boots or anything like that. I do need to put a couple screws up in the top of the fender. Even though we plated it and patched it here, I still need to put a couple, like 1, 2, 3, 4 maybe. We're gonna have 3 or 4 up there holding that fender. But other than that, that's the wagon, and she'll be back again for a future show. So hopefully she'll do, she already got 1 second place in a consolation heat, so we'll see if it can do any better. But take it easy, guys. We'll see you in the next one. Later.